What's up YouTube, it's Them That Gots back with another video. This time I have with me my Iron Patriot figure from the new Iron Man series of Marvel Legends. These figures are absolutely awesome. They're not supposed to be out for another week, but I found them tonight at Target. They had put them out early. They probably didn't realize there was a street date. But I found these figures, I couldn't pass them up, and I wanted to get the review out there as early as possible, seeing as they're not supposed to be out for a while. But here's Iron Patriot. He's a great figure. If you have the Extra Miss Armor Iron Man from Wave 1 of the Return of Marvel Legends that Hasbro's doing, you pretty much know what you're getting. There's very subtle differences on this, but for the most part it's a straight repaint. You do have the sculpted star on the chest, and actually the hands seem to be a little bit bigger, which is kind of odd, but Hasbro's using this new plastic that looks absolutely amazing, and I'll get in closer here so you can tell. You can really tell on his legs here. It's this swirly plastic. You've got a bunch of different tones in there, and there's a nice fine glittery effect that goes through it. It's very sleek. It's molded very very solid, but it has this wonderfully shiny look to it. I wish every Iron Man figure could look like this. But man, it just looks so awesome. He's got it in the red too, but not as much as the red on the other characters. But everything's still nice and shiny, very smooth looking, very sleek. I'm just overall so impressed with these figures. He's got this great pearlized white paint on his face, and all the same white on the body is the same white. It's very pearlized. It's just, they went one step further with that pearlized paint. They could have just done it white, but they made it pearly. And this entire figure is just shiny from head to toe. It looks so awesome. I know in the comic books this was Norman Osborn, but I don't think it's going to be that way in the new movie. But that doesn't really have much effect on the figure anyway, because this figure is from the comics and not the movie. I don't really have any gripes at all about this figure. I guess if I could change just a couple things, it would be to make this joint pin blue so that it matches the color of the armor there. And also it would be nice if maybe the shoulders were red. It looks kind of weird having them blue and then having the shoulder pads be red on top of that. But overall, the aesthetic of this figure is just awesome. I can't get over it. I haven't really had a lot of time to mess around with these figures, so I'm still admiring them while I'm recording these videos. Just looks awesome. Alright, let's get into some articulation here. He's got the new Hasbro ball disc. It doesn't really... Oh, well there, it just popped. It goes back really far. Wow. That looks great. You can really get him in some awesome flying poses. Wow. Okay. But then it goes down too. You can look down that far. It's a very tight joint. All the joints are really tight on these figures. He's got a ball joint on the shoulder, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He's got a wrist swivel and a hinge. Goes up and down. He's got a diaphragm joint that goes back really far and actually goes forward quite a ways too. It's pretty impressive. He doesn't have any waist swivel, which kind of stinks, but it works. It's nice. These little discs here, if you look, rotate around so that you can get some outward movement in his legs. Unfortunately, the legs don't go forward and back very much. They only go forward that much, and then backwards, really not at all, which kind of stinks. But they do go out quite a ways, if you look there. And then it's got this nice seamless swivel joint here that looks awesome. And it's very smooth and natural looking. He's got double jointed knees. Again, it would be cool if that pin was blue to match the armor, but oh well. And then he's got rotation at the ankle and up and down movement. He doesn't have that new rocker, but he's still a great figure overall. Like I said, the aesthetic of this guy is awesome. These figures are only $15. I wouldn't be surprised if the price goes up, especially at retailers like Toys R Us that like to jack up the price as soon as they see something selling well. So the first time you see these out in the wild, I would grab them. These are absolutely fantastic figures. Get one final look at him there. He's just so cool looking. I love him. Anyways, I hope you guys like this review. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.